The universe is vast beyond imagination, yet among countless planets, only one story stands out: ours. The astonishing tale of life on Earth is not a straightforward march of progress, but a fragile thread woven from improbable events and near misses. Our existence hinges on two catastrophic collisions that could easily have never happened, yet shaped the entire course of evolution. Without these cosmic freak accidents, the world and we would be utterly different or might not exist at all. For nearly 4 billion years, Earth's life was microscopic and unremarkable. The planet, alive yet mostly invisible to the naked eye, hosted a quiet parade of single-celled organisms. It was only in the last half-billion years that life burst into visible, macroscopic forms, but even then, complexity was no guarantee. Across the universe, the odds of complex, behaviorally rich creatures emerging are staggeringly low. Most life, if it exists elsewhere, is likely to be microbial, thriving in hidden niches, far from our grand imaginations of giraffes or towering trees. When we think about our place in this cosmic lottery, it's humbling. The conditions that allowed mammals, and eventually humans, to rise were not a given. The Earth's history is not a smooth climb toward intelligence or complexity, but a chaotic sequence of random events, geological upheavals, and biological accidents. These forces, often cruel and indifferent, shaped the biosphere in ways that defy any notion of purpose or inevitability. Among all the twists of fate, two colossal collisions stand out as pivotal moments that set the stage for humanity. The first was an asteroid impact 66 million years ago, a 6-mile-wide rock traveling at an unimaginable speed that slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. This was not just any impact. It was the largest known collision in 500 million years, an event so rare it might never happen again. But what's truly mind-boggling is the precision of that strike. If the asteroid had arrived just minutes earlier or later, or struck a different location, the consequences would have been dramatically different. Dinosaurs might still roam the Earth, dominant and unchallenged, and mammals would remain minor players in the shadows. This asteroid did more than erase the dinosaurs. It erased an entire world. The impact blasted trillions of red-hot meteors into the atmosphere, igniting global wildfires and filling the skies with soot that blocked out the sun for years. Food chains collapsed, plants withered, and 3/4 of all species vanished in a geological blink. For decades, the planet endured a living nightmare, an ecological hellscape where survival meant burrowing underground or clinging to scarce resources. Yet, from this devastation, life found a way to rebound. The asteroid's aftermath cleared ecological space, allowing mammals, once small and insignificant, to flourish and diversify. Fossil evidence reveals how frogs, birds, and mammals exploded in variety and size, seizing the opportunity left by the wiped-out giants. This reset button pressed by cosmic fate was the unlikely catalyst for the rise of our distant ancestors. The second collision, less dramatic but equally transformative, came from deep within the Earth itself. About 40 million years ago, the Indian subcontinent, once a lonely landmass near Madagascar, sped northward and collided with the Asian continent. This monumental tectonic crash gave birth to the Himalayas, the tallest mountains on the planet. But the impact went beyond shaping majestic peaks. It altered the very atmosphere. The exposed rocks of the newly formed mountains slowly absorbed massive amounts of carbon dioxide from the air, gradually cooling the planet over millions of years. This cooling culminated in the onset of the Ice Ages, roughly 2.5 million years ago, a relentless cycle of advancing and retreating glaciers that created a volatile environment. Unlike the warm, ice-free world after the asteroid impact, Earth became a place of shifting climates, where wet and dry spells alternated with chilling cold. For our hominid ancestors, these oscillations imposed constant pressure, demanding adaptation, resilience, and innovation. It was in this harsh crucible of Ice Age challenges that the human brain grew dramatically. Over the course of this period, the size of hominid brains tripled, paving the way for unprecedented cognitive abilities. Tools evolved from simple stone flakes to sophisticated implements. Fire was harnessed not only for warmth, but to transform food, and complex behaviors emerged that set our ancestors apart from all other species. This expansion of intellect and technology wasn't just an evolutionary quirk, it was survival. The Ice Age tested early humans with unpredictable climates and scarce resources, demanding creativity and cooperation. Those apes who could fashion tools, manipulate their environment, and adapt to change had a decisive edge. They became the architects of their own destiny. The story of our origins is a testament to chance and necessity intertwined. Without the asteroid's devastating strike, mammals may never have seized the moment to dominate. Without the collision of tectonic plates sculpting the planet's climate, the evolutionary pressures driving brain expansion might never have existed. These random cosmic and geological events set the stage for a lineage of tool-making, fire-using, adaptable beings who would eventually look up at the stars and ask where they came from. And yet, the fragility of this path is ever present. Just as these colossal events shaped our past, humanity now faces its own environmental challenges. Our planet's delicate balance, forged through millions of years of accidental circumstances, is at risk. Understanding the improbable chain of events that brought us here inspires not only awe, but urgency, a call to protect this rare cradle of life. The geological and biological dance of Earth's history reveals no grand plan, only the raw power of random forces and the resilience of life. Our existence is a miracle born from catastrophe, shaped by chance collisions and the relentless push of evolution. This is not a story of destiny, but of survival against overwhelming odds, a reminder of how precious and tenuous this life truly is. In tracing this path from microscopic beginnings through mass extinctions and climatic upheavals, we uncover the astonishing truth. Humanity is the product of cosmic accidents, geological collisions, and evolutionary gambles. Our story challenges us to reconsider our place in the universe, not as inevitable rulers, but as fortunate survivors of a volatile, ever-changing planet. As you reflect on this narrative, consider the butterfly effect of cosmic events. Each moment, no matter how small, ripples forward, shaping the future of life on Earth. The asteroid, the rising mountains, the Ice Age cycles, they all played a part in crafting the world where you stand today. These events aren't just ancient history, they are the foundation of our existence and the context for the choices we face now. By understanding the randomness and rarity behind our evolution, we find not only humility, but inspiration. Our ability to adapt, innovate, and endure is rooted in a deep history of survival through chaos. This legacy empowers us to confront the uncertain future with the same resilience that carried our ancestors through extinction and climate upheaval. Ultimately, the saga of these freak accidents is a profound lesson in the unpredictability of life and the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. It compels us to appreciate the delicate balance that sustains complex life and to recognize our role as stewards of this extraordinary planet. The odds that led to our existence were astronomically slim, yet here we are, living proof of the incredible, unpredictable journey of life.